Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everyone, and welcome to our weekly Thursday webinar here at HeyGen. And I'm very excited for our today's topic, product updates. And I'm not alone. I'm here with our core product manager, Adam. Adam, say hello.
Hey everybody, excited to be here and chat about some product updates.
Perfect. So I really want to welcome everyone from everywhere. Actually, Adam, you know this. I would say our community is really quite international. So this is why I'm always introducing everyone with the good morning, but also good afternoon, good evening. I mean, not good night quite right now, but yeah, maybe after the webinar for some of our folks here. So before we kick this off, I really want to put everyone in place that we as HeyGen, we have a community hub. And I really want to tell everyone that every one of you, because HeyGen makes visual storytelling accessible to everyone, is welcome to join our community hub. There are so many crazy and really cool stuff going on, a lot of content really that would share from our users, experience, customer stories. And I really want to suggest that everyone is joining our community hub to really get also a better start with HeyGen, because sometimes it could be a bit confusing in first place where we are still working, especially with Adam. He's taking care of this, but it is about feedback sharing. It's helping us really to get to make our product even better and easier and more efficient to everyone. So please join our community hub. I think the link will be shared with everyone right now. And then also to everyone that our weekly Thursday webinars will also be placed in our community. So even if you missed the today's webinar or even the last one, you can just like have a look to the topic and you can just rewatch even in our community hub. Adam, I think we should go ahead. You and I, we are always talking about product updates because we have a lot of insights for sure for our product. So the last time we talked about Avatar 4, like one of the most outstanding human-centric model we built. But there is something new, and I think your agenda today is very exciting, not just for me, I think for you as well, but for everyone at HeyGen. So before we kick this off, and I get this comment a lot of times. So after our webinars, Adam, everyone is asking me, Nick, you don't need to explain what HeyGen is and what HeyGen does. Like, we know this already. Yes, fair enough, but we get so many new users every day, every week, every month that I think we should always do this. So Adam, before we kick off our agenda today, what is HeyGen? For who we actually building like this product and these features? So maybe you can just give us just a better understanding what HeyGen is, what we're doing, and then also for who should actually join us and build amazing storytellings with HeyGen.
Absolutely. So yeah, we'll keep it brief for everyone who already knows HeyGen, but HeyGen makes visual storytelling very accessible by essentially allowing you to create a digital avatar of yourself so that you can create realistic videos by as easy as just typing in a script. So we believe, visual storytelling is the most effective form of communication. People remember it better, pay attention more than text, audio, image alone. And so with HeyGen, you can easily create your own avatar, and then you can create videos, very easily and ultimately share your information with the world. We can use it. You can speak in any language. With our features, you can customize your outfit and pose. So it's a really flexible way to turn your ideas into awesome videos and ultimately communicate your message with potential customers, etc. And we see all sorts of people getting a ton of value out of it. Whether you're a business owner just trying to scale your brand, get new leads, convert those to customers, whether you're a marketer, selling products on social media or elsewhere, whether you're an educator, if you're creating courses. HeyGen's been awesome for people, whether it's you're creating courses and you're teaching yourself, You don't have to get dressed every time. You have one nice avatar, and then whenever you want to create a new, series in the course, it's as easy as typing it. Also, just for creators, we see so many cool, awesome things, music videos being created, short films. So HeyGen really just makes it easy to basically take your ideas and create awesome talking videos.
Amazing. Adam, if we are having a look to our agenda, I would say Avatar 4 is a big step ahead and really an outstanding model itself. We as HeyGen, we provided like 2 years ago, like the most realistic avatars ever. We call it instant avatars. For sure, we have some product updates over the time. We call it lifestyle. If you really have a look to our UI, so if you join for the first time, you go to the left side to avatars, you also see a lot of public avatars. There are like multiple different names. It is also about like, I would say lifestyle avatars with a background, like more this instant avatars. We have like professional, like with a background matting. But today we want to introduce even the next step. So where are really the difference for our new tech you will present and talk about now? And also actually in comparison to our, I would say, Avatar 4 image model, like where's the difference? Maybe you can just kick it off, introduce it, and also maybe have an example for us.
Absolutely. So yeah, we have a very exciting agenda today, so we'll get right to it, starting with our new video Avatar 4 model built for digital twins. We'll also talk about an exciting improvement with voice. We're now supporting 11 Labs V3, their latest engine. We're now supporting generative B-roll in Studio as well, offering many top models there. We have a magic menu that helps you create better, faster videos. We offer improved elements and transitions, which we'll talk about those, that help you make polished videos faster. And we have improved gesture control, so you can refine exactly when specific moments appear in your script. So starting with Avatar 4, and before we get to the Avatar 4 video model, just in case you are new to HeyGen, we'll quickly just talk about what is Avatar 4. So a few months ago, we launched our Avatar 4 model, which is a model that is built for hyper-realistic talking videos. This model is super easy to use, only requires one photo. You give it a script, and then it'll generate an expressive, realistic talking video. And unlike most other models out there, Avatar 4 uses the audio to drive the characters, the movements, and expressions. And this means your movements naturally animate based on what you're saying. So if you sound surprised, you'll look and act surprised. And this model is also very versatile compared to our previous models. So it can handle non-human characters like pets or aliens, can handle extreme side angles, and can handle like occlusions or things covering the mouth. As long as at least a partial face is showing, should work great. And if it does fail, it doesn't count towards the limit, so don't be afraid to try. So now, very excited to talk about Video Avatar 4. And so with Video Avatar 4, this is really built for these digital twin use cases. And the reason why is this model is awesome because it, one, moves based on your script, and two, it moves realistically like you. Like Avatar 4, it's audio driven. So your expressions and your gestures will realistically match what you're saying and how you're saying it. And it also supports full body movement and background movement. However, unlike Avatar 4, this model trains on your video instead of your photo. And so it animates your motion to move realistically like you'd actually move. And so this means this model is great for creating realistic videos of yourself. Most image to video models, including our Photo Avatar 4, they do create videos that look realistic, but because they lack your actual motion data, they don't move realistically like you would actually move. And they move differently between every output. Even if you give it the same photo, 3 different videos, it'll move in 3 different ways. And so to a stranger watching one video, the video looks realistic, but not to people who know you. And even if a stranger is following your account, they would quickly notice that you move differently between each video. And so this is the first model where you can create videos that look realistically like you every time. And if you're creating content and serving as the face of your brand, where it's all about building relationship, establishing trust over time, then Video Avatar 4 is really built for you. It also works for motion avatars. So if you have like a virtual influencer account or a brand, a virtual AI spokesman for your company who you use consistently in your materials, and if you want them to feel like they have a real personality and consistent identity across videos, then you can use Video Avatar 4, and it will move realistically, based on whatever script it's speaking, but it also move consistently, video to video, it'll seem like it's the same person. You can access it within our studio, and it has the same limits currently as our Avatar 4 for photos. Here in this GIF, you can see how you can access it whenever you apply your hyper-realistic avatar or an emotion avatar. You can select it and then just toggle on Avatar 4, submit like normal.
So maybe a question right away. Does it mean it is right now working with the video avatar I already have applied and I already created? Or is it really that we as HeyGen need a new video input and I need to record all of my videos again, and means like need to go to a studio again and whatever? Adam, maybe you can just like answer this question right away.
Great question. Good news, it works on all your existing avatars. So you don't need to create a new one. Just if you click on any of your existing ones, you should be able to activate Avatar 4. It is not 100% rolled out. Right now it's rolled out to some specific customers. But if you just keep an eye out over the next few days, you should see it available in your account.
You already mentioned this, so maybe one more word to the availability. We want to roll this out next week. Is this correct?
Yes, some people, if you look on your account, you will see it. But yeah, it'll be fully rolled out live next week. So if you don't see it now, keep an eye out.
This is perfect. Yeah, maybe you can, do you have an example for us?
We do. We have a couple examples. So this first example is a side-by-side. So you can really see the difference between the photo avatar model versus the video avatar model. And it includes a video of how the real person moves for comparison. So it's subtle, but if you look closely and to someone who knows her, or this is actually one of our colleagues. So when you know how she moves, one of them clearly seems more like the real person, but we'll let everyone just check it out here. Is this working?
You should definitely check it out. If you're like me and you love discovering all the cool new things, this might be exactly what you need. Just saying. Maybe we could try another class, just for laughs, even if we're going to win any art award.
The real footage of her. This is our photo model, and
you should definitely check it out. If you're
our
like me and you love
avatar
discovering all the cool
model.
new things, this might be exactly what you need.
So as you can see, like in her training footage, she's usually not so smiley, more of this friendly pose. And then
like me and you love discovering all the cool new things,
when you see the
this might be
video
exactly
avatar
what you need. Just saying.
Maybe
we could try another class,
with,
just for laughs,
how she
even if
actually
we're going to win
expresses,
any art award.
Versus this is just adding generic realistic motion based on, training on millions of videos of other people.
Yeah, I also want to add maybe one more thing here. What everyone really should maybe understand here is that our avatars,
you should definitely check it out.
Like video avatars we have right now, are actually not audio driven. So this is also like a big difference. So it really means that the avatars right now are recorded. You will add a different script from time to time. It means like sometimes, and this was always a big actually feedback to us, it was not 100% matching actually the tone or the style or the head movement, the hand gesture. So it was not always aligned with the provided script. So with this technology, it is way more aligned. And from this first version we will release very soon, or even like next week, but also already rolled out to some of our users, you will experience it is way more aligned with any type of providing script now. And it still really looks like your behavior, your actually smile, your gesture, your actually head nod. And I think this is the next really big step ahead for really like to make this storytelling even more personal and not just like randomly. So I'm really excited to see the first videos and content and videos from everyone. So do you have maybe one more example?
I do. So this is our CEO, Josh.
Good morning, team. This is Joshua. Starting today, we're implementing an exciting new policy that's going to revolutionize the way we work. You've all been asking for changes, and here it is. It is now mandatory for everyone in the office to wear caps featuring the HeyGen logo at all times. That's right. Whether you're at your desk, in meetings, or grabbing coffee, that cap stays on. It's all about fostering creativity and driving innovation through bold fashion statements. Caps on, people. Let's make this the most productive and stylish quarter yet.
Cool. Yeah. So we know Josh and can really appreciate how just even the movements in the eyebrows, they really match how he actually moves and expresses. And it's the difference between, looking at a video of a stranger and that seeming realistic versus, looking at a video of someone you actually know and that seeming realistic. And so if you plan to, use this avatar for repeated video creation, and that consistent identity is important, then Video Avatar 4, that's really where it shines.
I think we will also help a lot of our users to actually record the first place video footage, because I really do think that we had for sure like clear instructions how actually you need to record an avatar to make it really look perfect or really work it out at the end. I think a lot of our users struggled with this still, to just like to act in front of the camera, to make the right motion, to actually add breaks, to just like get a better like result. So I think we really will also help everyone from the first experience to make yourself comfortable, and you will also understand that you not always need like 2 minutes or 5 minutes. So with this technology, you can also even give us less footage if you want to, but for sure it is always good to have a more like video duration input video. But I think this is also a big step. We should not just like focus on what happens after this. It is also like, okay, so what happens in first place if I really step ahead of the camera and be in this situation now for the first time? Adam, it brings me right away to like 2 more questions before we move on. How many avatars can I create with this new technology? So can I actually have a different clothing style if I want to? Can I just add 20 new avatar or video avatar for avatars, or is it limited? And then also, I think in the same step is, but you already mentioned this, I just want to pick it up one more time, is like the limit of video creation also with Video Avatar 4.
Absolutely. So yeah, you can create different outfits, different backgrounds on HeyGen. On HeyGen, when you create your avatar, you are able to train a model, then generate new looks of that avatar in any outfit, place, or pose, based on prompting. You can even train models on like a specific object or product, and then create new looks of your avatar, with specific products. Then you can add motion to that avatar. The way you do that is click on the avatar, tap add motion, and choose between different motion models. And then once you have this, motion avatar, you can go into Studio, use Avatar 4, and it's going to move consistently, video to video, and it's going to, move based on the script. So that's how you can customize the avatar's appearance. But if you're adding motion, it's not going to be your exact motion. And so when you use Avatar 4 through that workflow, it will move consistently video to video, but it won't move, personalized to you unless it's actually trained on your video. So if you want multiple, looks of you in different outfits, backgrounds that all move exactly like you, today the way you would do that is you would record some different looks yourself, and you just create those as different avatars, and you can use those, all with our video avatar 4.
Perfect. Yeah, it sounds like that your dog also want to join our webinar.
One
So next time we should invite him. Okay, perfect. So the limit itself will be the same as Avatar 4 for now. Like, we will also share an update here very soon, I guess, because I think also, like, we just got a comment just to let you know, like, how do I see actually how many minutes I still have left for Avatar 4? I think it's a valid point here. We are really in progress here to update this and to also make the UI easier to everyone, that everyone gets a better understanding. You can always like purchase for sure like more minutes if you want to. There is an add-on option here. I just want to let everyone know. Adam, let's move on.
Awesome. Yeah, in your subscription settings from your profile, you can see how many credits you have left. Then also when you submit in Studio, it will calculate how many credits that will cost, and there it'll tell you both how much it costs and how much is remaining. Cool. So now, every great avatar video starts with having a great voice, and really excited to share, we now support 11 Labs v3, their latest voice engine, available to use on our platform with all the custom voice clones. This model offers very expressive and natural sounding voice. And what's particularly cool about it is you can control the emotion and guide the delivery with inline tags. So you can add chuckles if you want it to laugh. You can add excited to make the whole thing just sound more excited. And best part is, with one click, you can tap enhance, and this will automatically add tags that match your script. So with one click, you can just add all the emotion to the voice to make it, extra expressive. Though I will note the tags are not necessary. We actually seen some of our early signals that people are just most satisfied when they just use 11 Labs v3 without the tags. And the model does, even without the tags, naturally adapt based on the script. So if you're saying something, serious, it'll sound more serious. Whereas if you type in like, wow, it'll sound more, surprised. Some tips for using this model: it is very new and unstable. It's currently in the alpha phase. And so when you use it, I would definitely recommend previewing and regenerating as needed to get the best results. Each time you generate, it's more prone to having potential hallucinations or just sounding very different, or just not listening to the prompt. From what I've seen so far, it offers both the best results you can get and the worst results. So try a few times until you get something that really sounds great. And that involves just previewing on the script tab, which you can do with that little play button. Another tip would be you can adjust the stability slider on that setting to make it either more stable or less stable. If you increase stability, it should be more stable, but listen less to the tags. Whereas if you are having trouble getting it to really listen to the tags you're giving it, you can try reducing the stability. That'll make it adhere much more closely to what you're telling it to do in terms of the voice guidance. But it'll also potentially make it more prone to hallucinations. So you might have to try a few times to get it perfect. Finally, we have a recommended for V3 filter on our voice panel now. So if you do have some flexibility in terms of what voice you can use, I would recommend filtering for the recommended for 3 voices and using one of those, as those typically perform best with this model.
And again, you don't need to use V3 here. It is really like an option that we will give you, because there is also difference if I use my own like custom voice, or even if I want to use some AI generated voices. I think 11 Labs did a great model here for shorts, like also for them, like a very early stage to release this. Just from my creative perspective, I also and always think like I can make it happen somehow. So I can tweak it a bit, I can play around with, I get a better experience how it could work for me and my use cases. So it is really like to give you as a user the option to really use the latest model out there and not always need to work like with the API or like generate an audio on 11 Labs itself. So you could do it directly at HeyGen. I also really want to reckon that a lot of actually other models out there are for sure, like on social media perspective, always good, but there's also a lot of cherry picking results there. It means like if you really run a big product, like it is not stable for everyone. And we need to avoid this from a product perspective. It means like we need to also we want to make sure that we actually give you a model that is as stable as possible. So, and this is also what we need to take care of. So I'm happy to give you this option now that you can really, work this out, how it works the best for you. And if it doesn't work, you can always go back to the normal 11 Labs like model, and you can just do it how you did it before. Is this also, maybe I will ask my question later. So let's move on, Adam.
Let's do it. Cool. Now I will talk through some awesome new updates on our AI studio, starting with generative B-roll. So as you know, creating realistic talking footage isn't the entire process of creating a video. Most videos benefit from B-roll. And by B-roll, I mean all the supplementary visuals besides the actual talking footage. B-roll shots enhance the video by like illustrating actually like what is being talked about, can provide context, and it just keeps viewers more engaged. And now you can generate your B-roll, both images and videos, directly in our HeyGen studio. And like an example of how we see HeyGen A-roll and B-roll being used really effectively is like a music video. I've seen a lot of people create awesome music videos using our Avatar 4 model. Because it's audio driven, it works amazing for the singing scenes where the lips and the expressions really match what's being sung. But then for the dancing scenes, they'll use Kling or some other video model. And so now you can do that all conveniently within HeyGen. It supports Veo 3, Kling, I believe it supports Halo, Seed Dance, on the image side, ChatGPT, Ideogram, and more. So definitely check it out, play around with it. It is only available to paid users currently. And in terms of the limits, there is just some usage included on all paid plans. And then if you need a lot more, we have the add-on available. This was my very first, this is a very new feature. Actually, I just got access to it yesterday. And this was just my first video I created with using the Veo 3. And I just typed a big zoom in from like the galaxy space down to like a DNA.
Welcome to our science class. Today, we're exploring the cell nucleus, the control center of the cell.
So you can see how that really up levels the video. That's like a really cool animation. And that took me, a few seconds to prompt.
I think it's a great support for a lot of our users. I mean, before you needed to actually get access to our stock footages, we have like the video option and also the image option, but maybe there was actually not really what I was looking for. So what I needed to do is like go outside of HeyGen, find the video, edit or upload as an asset, and then like implement actually in the AI studio or back in the days, the editor itself. So now you can actually do it right away. And I think it's great. Like you will have a lot of fun to actually really now like create the full video, hopefully in the HeyGen. So this is one more step in the right direction to, just support our users on every stage. Cool. Perfect.
All right. Next up, we got
Welcome to our
a magic menu for easier video creation. This helps you create better videos with less effort. all you need to do is type / in Studio, and then it will bring up a menu of awesome tools. My personal favorite tool is the AI script writer. This has actually become just one of my favorite features on HeyGen. You can type / and it will either, you can prompt it to create a script from scratch, or you can prompt it to edit your script and make it better. Very convenient. You can either accept, discard, or try again on the changes. I would definitely check it out and explore all the other tools. You can have it easily zoom, add pauses and other features. But again, this is just one more step towards making HeyGen not just a tool for generating that great A-roll talking footage, but end-to-end awesome video experience. Yeah. So any question, or for this one, I would recommend just exploring it yourself. All it takes to start is just the / within Studio. We also have improved transitions elements. So one, just better premium text elements, better premium backgrounds that just make your videos look polished without having to do a lot of effort. We also have this cool new magic match, which can sync elements across scenes so they seamlessly animate in or out. The way you do it is actually, so this is a Loom video from one of our other PMs, Oni, who drove this feature. And so I will just play this. Can you see this all right, Nick?
No.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Let me know if you can hear it.
So we have two different scenes.
Yes.
And each scene, they have like different components. Like here, you can see these components and these components. And we have the main canvas as well. And if we switch to second scene, as you can see, these components and these components are within the canvas now, and I just pushed this component outside of the canvas. So now these two scenes are connected. And if you preview, so everything now is connected. We move the position of the elements on the canvas. We zoom in, zoom out elements. Avatars are continuous.
Cool. So yeah, that's just another cool feature that makes it really easy to create videos that just look polished and professional. There's no, manual special animations you have to build in. You just have the elements across scenes, and it will, animate them to their position and automatically recognize these are the same elements.
Awesome. Great new update. Personally love it.
Awesome. And then finally, we have better gesture control in Studio. So this allows you to precisely control when specific gestures appear in your script down to the 10th of a second. Seems this is a little frozen.
Yeah.
Can you see this?
Yeah. Perfect. Good.
Yeah, seems this is a little frozen. Maybe I'll reshare in a sec. But essentially the way it works is when you add gestures, you can now tap on the gesture, and then you can drag it to the exact frame that you want it to show, down to a 10th of a second. And so when you, add a video, you can apply gestures by just highlighting a word, tap gesture, and then select the gesture you want. Then you preview the video. And then if anything seems just even slightly off, you can just tap on the gesture, update to the exact frame you want, save immediately, and then you should be good to go. And that updated timestamp will save going forward. So whenever you use that gesture, timing should look right going forward. Gesture control is awesome in that, it allows you to not just have that generic talking footage. You can have, very specific gestures that really add kind of that human element to the script, whether it's like, oh, that's so nice to hear, or just waving like hello, like we saw Josh did, or like pointing like buy now. All of it adds, a lot more engagement and just makes the videos feel a lot more real and less stiff. Gestures are supported for our hyper-realistic avatars. And the way to access this feature is for this one, you will have to create a new avatar. and record gestures during your avatar creation. A couple of tips for just getting the best out of gesture control if you are interested in this feature. When you record your avatar, would recommend you start with 2 minutes of just recording normal talking footage like you normally would, no gestures. And then after 2 minutes, you can record gestures and try to space those gestures out roughly 30 seconds apart. And that way you can avoid cuts between scenes, and also help avoid accidental appearances of gestures when you don't want them. Also for gestures, try to have a very clear start and end to the gesture. So if the gesture is like a thumbs up, kind of getting back to a neutral position once you're done, that helps our AI detect the gesture start and end times better. It can also actually help even just because when you're doing your training footage, it doesn't actually really matter what you're saying. But it can actually help to just say, this is the start of my thumbs up and this is the end of my thumbs up. Because our AI would actually hear that audio, and it can help inform, also just help accurate gesture detection. And so this is just another feature that helps you get more control. So you can do, exactly what you want to do, which is often, thumbs up, wave, etc. So your movements match, what you're saying.
Yeah. Also a big help actually to get a bit better actually what you're looking for. I think the big vision here from our end for this feature is definitely that the user itself for sure doesn't need to give us any type of input for the gesture itself. For sure the big vision is that you can just prompt it and you can just activate it by text, so you don't need to give us any type of input footage. But we are doing this step by step now. It brings me actually to a really good part. If you can go back to the agenda for one more sec, Adam, because I want to point something out. Video Avatar 4, yes, it's for sure an innovation research product. But the rest, to be very honest, and Adam will agree here, is also because of user feedback. And this is where I want to hit here right now. HeyGen community and our users are really great in sharing feedback. Doesn't need to be always positive, because we are not learning so much things from "you're doing great." It is also from negative feedback. And for sure, sometimes it's not easy to read some parts, but it is helping us a lot to understand for what type of user we are building HeyGen, and also what they need. And I think it is fair to point this out, that even in our community hub, on the feedback workflow in our product, social media wise, or even if you want to reach out to Adam directly, because he is actually the guy you need to talk to if you really want to have an update or feature. He's making it happen for HeyGen and for all of our users in a actually very efficient way, I need to say. And this is so important to us. Share your feedback, share your thoughts, share. Even sometimes this is a very new thing, Adam, and you also know this. People are already showing Loom videos. It's not just here a screenshot or whatever. They are also meanwhile sharing any type of screen recording videos and say, here and here here's my issue, and here's anything UI, and here would be good to have a button. So it's even more helpful. I really love this feedback video option that they are creating now. So, and I just want to point this out. Nobody is perfect here. Sometimes we already have this feature, so it reminds us that we actually need to put it in a better position, that everyone is really seeing this. But don't stop to share your feedback and your comments in the community hub, again, social media wise, directly to us on LinkedIn or even on X, or even in this feedback survey. So I just want to point this out, Adam.
Absolutely. We love feedback, and we so appreciate it. And we love to see your creations. And we talk about the feedback a lot, feedback posted to the community forum, it's often our Slack discussions are about that. How can we support it? And so, AI, we launch something and then we learn from users by seeing how they're actually using it, all the new use cases they're discovering. So we really do see this as this collaborative effort. And so thank you.
Adam, let's answer some questions we have from our community. Yeah, when are these updates available? Maybe you can just recap real quick on part of the agenda. So when everything will be available to everyone.
Absolutely. So the video avatar 4 is rolling out fully next week. You may see it on your account today. And the way you would see it is within AI Studio, our new AI Studio, select on any hyper-realistic or motion avatar, and then you should see a toggle to switch between our Avatar Unlimited or our new Avatar 4. If you don't see it today, check next week. For the enhanced voice, this should be available to everyone. It doesn't default on. You have to go to
Morning, team.
you have to go to actually adjust it in Studio. And the way that you switch to it is you click on the voice name, then you go down to the engine, and then you switch to 11 Labs v3 as the engine. So we can see that advanced settings. I turned it off the auto mode, switched to 11 Labs v3, and now I have the ability to enhance the voice. That'll automatically add the tags, or I just type in a script, no enhance, and it'll still use v3 without the tags. Generative B-roll, this is not yet rolled out publicly, though is rolling out imminently. So keep an eye out, potentially soon as today, though likely over the course of the next week or so. Everyone should get access to it. The magic menu should be available for everybody. So if you don't, definitely reach out. But yeah, for that, to access it, just / in our new AI Studio. The new improved elements transition should also be available for everyone. And same thing with the better gesture control. But again, to access gesture control, you'll have to create a new avatar, record those gestures. Any gesture you want to use today, you have to just record that during your training footage.
Perfect. Avatar 4. Video Avatar 4. Let me ask different and more straightforward. Will it be, and when will it be available in the API?
Don't have a specific answer to that right now.
So this is in progress, but it's already on our plate. Okay, so are there best practices or regulations on labeling AI-generated avatar videos? Is this someone we need to be aware of moving forward? Best practices or regulation. Okay. Do you want to answer this? I think it is more like to, label a video with AI. If I get this question correctly. This is origination.
Oh, I think maybe do you disclose is the video AI or not?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's a great question. In terms of best practices, we see it both ways. We see some people will say, this is my AI avatar. Other people, will not. And, really it moves like them. The videos are coming from them. And instead of, recording with a camera, you've recorded with a camera once, and now you can type in a script. So it's kind of the evolution of a camera, but, it's still authentically your motion coming from you. And of course, you have to verify it, with your actual consent. So only you can create, videos, on behalf of you. So yeah, we see some people do it very successfully, not saying this is AI avatar. And that's mostly because not that they're so much hiding it, it's just they don't want to distract from whatever message they're focused on, whether it's pain therapy, or et cetera, education. So yeah, I think both ways definitely we see a lot of success with.
Here is more like a feedback, but also like I would put it more in a feedback session where we can think about it. Like, so here's someone who is writing, if we could add a better workflow to not create videos multiple times, that I'm not wasting credits for Avatar 4. Like, I think what she's mentioning is more like, if we have a better way to actually show a preview, or even like anything that they can decide, like what is the better video, or like what is the better prompt, that I'm actually not creating multiple videos at the same time, and then I don't have any credits left. Adam, what do you think about this?
I think great feedback. Would love to chat further and better understand what you're going for there, and hopefully we can build something to support what you're saying.
Does unused Avatar 4 minutes roll over from month to month?
They don't. So yeah, each minute it fully resets, and you get your
Okay. Is Video Avatar 4 also available in the Legacy editor? So one of the our previous AI studio.
It is not available in the previous AI studio. Available in the new studio. It's also available via the Avatar video shortcut.
This the next question. Yeah, will Video Avatar 4 be a shortcut that I can create in a fast way, my Video Avatar 4 video? Yeah. So we are planning to also create a shortcut.
Yeah, and we think it'll be available via the quick avatar video shortcut that you see today. So that shortcut you can use any existing avatar, type in a script, and then just generate easily, or go to edit it further in Studio. So with that one, when you choose your video avatar, you'll have the option of using Video Avatar 4.
Perfect. Then maybe one more question here. Excel script or Word script import, will this ever be an option to upload in the new AI studio?
An Excel script, like bulk upload, or maybe that's for like personalizing like specific names.
Yeah, maybe it's also a good point to maybe ask everyone to, for some questions, maybe be a bit more specific, that we can answer actually the question in a more efficient way. Because for sure, it could be like multiple understandings now, but I think it is not planned right now. Or like maybe, but CSV data, I mean, the CSV file itself, actually it is. So yeah, maybe this user could actually ask the question one more time and then send us to us like directly, and we are happy to answer. So yeah, well, again, like we are happy to answer all of the questions even at the end of the webinar. Maybe a bit more specific, that we could also be a bit more specific to answer the question itself. Adam, from my perspective, Video Avatar 4, such a great innovation. I can't wait to see a lot of videos that will be created with this feature, and also hopefully get a lot of feedback that we can improve very, very fast this model to make it even more usable to everyone. Also would love to see some examples with the V3 model from 11 Labs, or even like our B-rolls that is not available with Veo, that you just create more outstanding videos. I think Magic Menu, smart idea. The improved elements transitions, maybe you need to tweak it a bit at the beginning to really understand how it works. So maybe, yes, this will take a bit time at the beginning. If you really work this out, great. Better gesture control for sure. Like, I think it's a valuable update, but for me, from the research perspective, it still like annoys me that we do not actually have a better way right now actually to just prompt it for like the video avatar model, but we're also launching next week. So give us a bit time and we will also take care of this. Adam, any other words you want to share?
No, I think we covered it all. Thanks, Nick.
50 minutes done. I think we should call it a webinar. Excited for the next product updates when we talk to each other in 4 weeks, around 4 weeks. Thank you to everyone. One more time, really join our community hub. We will share the link here with everyone right now. Give us feedback. Post your videos on social. Our social media team is incredible. They are like reposting, they are commenting, they are really trying to combine you or even like connect you with other creators. It always, for me, it's always great actually to see, like, even if we are using other video tools and HeyGen, what actually our creative people are creating with all these tools together and combined. So for us, it's always cool to have a look at this. And then I think that's it. Adam, I would give you actually the last words. For me, thank you that everyone joined from everywhere here. And yeah, hopefully we will see you next time. Adam, I would give you the last words.
Thanks all. See you next time.